Hello everyone, it's your boy Xfinity XD, and welcome to the 10th and final race of the NASCAR Xfinity Sim Racing Series Season 1. Now this looks like a perfect place for a very fun race tonight. We are at Dover International Speedway for the Valvoline 300 over a lit racetrack with the full moon up there. Is a perfect site for racing. Plus, we got our 4 contenders ready to work their hardest to compete for the championship. They are Harrison Rhodes, William Byron, Daniel Hemrick, and Tyler Reddick. Now, this race is going to be 35 laps. And we're going to be pitting at laps 12 through 13 and 26 through 27. Alright, it's been a long season, but we can only have one champion. Here we go! And we are racing here at Dover. To start off, we have Jeremy Clements taking the lead early on in this race. Four wide for the lead, with Scott Lagasse Jr. leading the first lap. Let's check on our contenders. They're all running in the back, but Harrison Rhodes seems to be the contender leader. Let's see how long he can keep it. Garrett Smithley is in the lead, but Casey Mears tries to go to the inside, and he does. Then he's going to take the lead. But Garrett Smithley quickly chooses the outside. Oh, Daniel Hemrick did not get a good start. He's in the back right now, but there's plenty of time for him to fight back to the front and to get a championship. But for the time being, Harrison Rhodes is the contender leader. And he wants to keep it that way. William Byron is in second of the contenders. Tyler Reddick is third and Daniel Hemrick is fourth. Both of them are actually working together to make up the spots that they've lost in the start. But with 29 laps to go, things are kind of two-sided with these two drivers, but it's between William Byron and Harrison Rhodes. Oh, William Byron takes the contender lead. William Byron lost the contender lead to Daniel Hemrick, but Hemrick is not a problem anymore for now. Now it's Harrison Rhodes he has to deal with. But meanwhile, Josh Bilicki is in the lead, followed by Carl Long and Tommy Joe Martins. Morgan Shepherd and Reed Sorensen are there too. And Timmy Hill is there as well. Oh, Ty Dillon and John Jackson moving to the inside together. But one of the eliminated contenders, Josh Williams, is running in the top 4. He wishes he was a contender once more. Harrison Rhodes takes the contender lead again. Daniel Hemrick making up spots. But Tyler Reddick seems to be a little bit behind him if he wants to catch up. Ben Kennedy, how about Ben Kennedy? All the way to the lead, and he's going to stretch it out very, very far. I remember when Denny Hamlin had that kind of a lead in Season 3 in the final race. But he kind of lost it at the end. Garrett Smithley, Harrison Rhodes' teammate, is in second. But leading the race doesn't matter. It's championship on the line. William Byron and Harrison Rhodes battling for the top spot. And William Byron will get it. Pit road is going to open. Pit road's open. It's laps 12 through 13. We are pitting now. Who's going to get the advantage coming to pit road? Alright, we are in lap 14 now. And Ben Kennedy lost his big lead to Garrett Smithley. But Smithley continues to pull away. Now this is between Harrison Rhodes and William Byron. Actually, it's still between those two. It's been between those two for a long time. But Tyler Reddick moves up to second of the contenders. And now he's the one that's going to challenge Harrison Rhodes for the top spot. And Tyler Reddick takes the contender lead. Kyle Larson won the championship. I mean, it would be pretty cool to see Tyler Reddick win because both of them have one thing in common. They have the number 42. And if Tyler Reddick wins the championship, 42 would be considered a lucky number in sim racing. Actually, it's a lucky number in a lot of sports. It's Jackie Robinson's number. Right? Yeah, anyone remember Jackie Robinson? Well, I hope you do because that's his number on Tyler Reddick's car. And he's leading the contenders right now. But Harrison Rhodes is not done yet. We're at the halfway mark of this race, and it seems like Garrett Smithley is still in the lead. But however, none of this will matter though. I mean, it does go on their resumes, but it won't matter in terms of the championship because since they haven't won, they're not in the chase, obviously. Oh, and here's Chris Cockrum to third. We haven't mentioned Chris Cockrum very much, but he's running third. But remember, this will not matter whatsoever because, oh, here's Daniel Hemrick, and all four contenders are grouping closer and closer together. Soon they're gonna cluster up, and this is gonna be a huge battle. It's gonna be like what you've never seen before. Lap 21, 14 laps to go in the series. Harrison Rhodes has the contender lead. Whoa, William Byron seems to have faded a bit. Lap 22, 13 laps to go now. Remember, we put on laps 26 and 27. Daniel Hemrick seems to be catching up, but now they got some extra work to do as they are separated from the top two contenders. Tyler Reddick takes the contender lead. Byron is trying to make up ground, but he doesn't have much time to do so. He's got to wait for both of them to make a mistake. Oh, Daniel Hemrick is trying to work with William Byron, but they're supposed to be working against each other. However, teamwork is vital. Lap 25. Harrison Rhodes is trying to hold off Tyler Reddick, but Tyler Reddick will get the contender lead. Harrison Rhodes to the inside again. He's going to take the contender lead. 9 laps to go. Mike Carmen is the leader. We will go to pit road now. The final stop of the season. This is going to be a big stop. A money stop. A stop worth being fast in. It's anyone's race right now. Anyone's championship as well. It's between Harrison Rhodes and Tyler Reddick. Neither of them are giving up. William Byron and Daniel Hemrick may be on their last gasp for the championship. And here comes Harrison Rhodes to the inside. He's going to take the contender lead. Oh, Reddick's going to need a big run if he wants to maintain this championship. But Harrison Rhodes seems to be pulling away. And he's going to pull away again. Harrison Rhodes may have the championship won already, but with 5 laps to go, there's no... but with 5 laps to go, there's no margin for error. There is no way he can screw this up. If he would, that would be heartbreaking to all of the Harrison Rhodes fans out there. But he currently has the top contender spot. But William Byron and Daniel Hemrick may be on the last gasp. Oops, wrong lane. Harrison Rhodes has a little bit of cushion on Tyler Reddick because there's a big pack of cars like lap 33. Harrison Rhodes trying to go for a championship for JD Motorsports, a small team that doesn't have much of a name in the sport. 2 laps to go before Harrison Rhodes sees the checkered flag. Will Tyler Reddick do something about it? Oh no, he seems to have slipped behind, and it looks like the championship is in Harrison Rhodes' hands. White flag, last lap. But Mike Harmon and John Jackson are battling for the win. Harrison Rhodes is going to bring her home. Here we come to the line. Here it comes for the race lead. Timmy Hill to the inside. Who's going to win it? John Jackson wins the race, and your champion is Harrison Rhodes from JD Motorsports. Congratulations to Harrison Rhodes. I mean, he held onto that championship like a boss. And Tyler Reddick had all his momentum fly out the window within the last 10 laps. And Harrison Rhodes just pulled it away from him. Harrison Rhodes is the champion. Tyler Reddick is second. William Byron is third of the contenders. And Daniel Hemrick is fourth of the contenders. Now it's time for some shout-outs. Okay. Thank you to all of the sponsors who sponsored this race. Who sponsored all 10 races of the season. Thank you to NASCAR for making this all possible. Thank you to Roblox for making this all possible. Now, if you think I'm missing something, shoutouts is over, but you may be wondering if there's something missing. If you're wondering about my girlfriend Phoebe, her father was promoted to a business in Pennsylvania, so we had to part ways, and she had to move to Pennsylvania with her family. This is pretty unfortunate for me, but I quickly got through it, and I'm searching for someone else now. But just to feel like nothing's missing, I want to thank everyone, to thank my friends from school for just being my friends, and some of them are fans of my YouTube channel. So thank you to all of them. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, Sim Racing Series, Season 1. Harrison Rhodes is your champion. Actually, coming into this race, he was actually the last contender to qualify. Yeah, he was the last contender to qualify, but he goes from last to first. From mortal to immortal. Actually, yeah, not really. From underdog to champion. And he will join Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, and Corey LaJoie in the Hall of Champions. But there's still one more series to go. In the next Same Racing video, the trucks are coming out to play. Well, that wraps up this video. Goodbye.